Hey guys, Sarah here with Crimson and Wool, and this is my second episode in the series of crocheted Halloween mermaids. So I have finished this first one that I created. This is the one I messed up on where the color is wrong, but I wanted to finish her anyway. So here she is with her little hat and a flower, and we are going to finish making another one. And yeah, so I am going to, I'm gonna continue on. So I left off after I said, oh wow, I was able to crochet for 18 minutes, and then my phone rang and life continued to happen. So now is the next day, and I am gonna see how far we could get on this guy. Probably pause this pretty soon though, because my coffee is in the, so I have like a coffee maker. Oh, excuse me, let me change color. It is a Mr. Coffee latte maker, and they unfortunately do not make it anymore. And every so often I go on to OfferUp, Mercari, wherever, and I kind of look to see if I could find one for a good deal, because they are amazing. It like makes your coffee, and then it will make the coffee and it will send it into the pot, and the pot has a frother. If I find a picture of it, I'm gonna insert it here. If I try to remember when putting the video together so you could see it. Well, I just make coffee in my Krug now, and I use it mostly as a frother, or I will make a cup of coffee, put my creamer in, and let it froth so that my coffee is extra hot. So that's what's happening with my coffee right now, and I think it's about done. So I'll probably pause this and go get my coffee and be right back. All right, guys, I'm back with my coffee and ready to go. I love this mug. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to turn it without spilling the coffee, but it's so cute. I got it at Home Goods. My sister and I both got one. All right, so I believe this is technically round 13, but it is the color change for the bikini. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it orange, even though it ends with yellow. Her hair is yellow, and so I feel like that'd be a little too much yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it with an orange bikini top. So for the next 2 rounds, it's gonna be 1 single crochet into each stitch. So yeah, I've been thinking I think I'm also going to add a pumpkin mermaid. And yeah, so let me know if you guys are liking these videos. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers or viewers at this time, but for those of you few who are out there actually watching these, I would love to hear what you guys would like for series. So after I finish the Halloween mermaid series, then I am going to move on to I don't know if I'll do mermaids, but maybe a short Christmas series. I don't know if it'll technically be like actual like Christmas like related items, like a Christmas tree or a candy cane, or yeah, anything like that. But I was trying to think of the cookie. What is it called? It is a gingerbread cookie, which that would be cute. I don't know if it'll technically be Christmas related items, but I've been wanting to do a like top 5 crocheted Christmas gifts or something like that. So that is what I think I might do for my next series, but we will see. But I thought it'd be fun to do these crochet alongs as I'm making dolls anyway for a show. Hopefully I'll be able to make enough. All right, so that is the end of round 14, and I'm going to change back to my skin tone, which I keep attached so that I don't have to reattach it after only like 2 rows. So I'm gonna pull the orange a little tighter as I bring on my skin tone. And so let's do that first stitch, and then I'm gonna move my stitch marker up now. I think I forgot to bring the camera back down. I brought it up so that I could show the mermaid. Let me get some coffee. You guys, you know what though? I'm terrified that you can hear me breathing constantly through these videos. I hope that's not the case, because that would be annoying, but I did get a sip of my coffee. I'm really tired today. It's been a busy day with the kids and school and activities. So I'm pretty tired. My son had some music lessons, and so we took him, and as I was waiting, oh man, I just kept yawning and yawning, and so I needed my coffee. All right, so we're gonna crochet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we're going to do our long crochet to give her a little bit of a bikini shape, and then we'll continue around with our single crochets. So also, like I said, if this is the first video that you're watching, then hey, I'm glad you've gotten this far in the video. But if this is the first video you're watching, you're wondering how to actually make the mermaid itself, I have a completely different video for that, a full tutorial on how to make the mermaid, and that I will leave in the description box below, a link to that video, so that you could get a step-by-step walkthrough on how to make it. These are going to be videos of just me making them or designing them. I already designed this one, but for the other ones, you'll get to be in the process of me designing it. All right, so now we are going to narrow down. So we're gonna move our stitch marker up and do our 1 single crochet, and then do our single crochet decrease round. I love this decrease. I remember when I first started decreasing and I would go through both stitches. Let's do it and see the difference. Oh yeah. See the difference? Like, I don't know if you could tell, but it is not as clean, and there's gapping. So decreasing through just those front loops allows those back loops to stay there. Ooh, I think I did a slip stitch because I didn't pull through. Sometimes it's hard to talk in crochet, but let's try that again. So it leaves those back there, so there's not so much of a gap. All right, continuing on. So I am still deciding too. I think it would be really fun to vlog, and not just like a family vlog. There's lots of family vlogs out there, but I want to like vlog this just process of starting the YouTube channel. I can't crochet and talk right now. But basically like starting the YouTube channel, buying supplies, and or when I do have my craft fair that comes up in December, maybe vlogging that. I just haven't decided yet. So I don't think I did this in the actual tutorial itself, but I'm gonna do a single crochet in each stitch before I do my increase round for the neck. I feel like I might eventually do another mermaid doll tutorial, but I feel like, I don't know if you can notice a difference here, but I feel like adding that single crochet around before I increase gives her a little bit more of a neck instead of like she's just like scrunched together. So I did that with this one, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the actual pattern for the mermaid doll. So if you want to go watch that, then go ahead and add that before we do the increase round. So I'm going to do a single crochet into each stitch. And I actually need to start stuffing. So let me grab my stuffing before I get too far, and then we'll stuff the body. All right, I am back with my stuffing. I got a huge box at Joann's for a really good deal. I might have used a 60% off coupon, or it was a 50% off. Sorry, I just hit the tripod. And so I've had this box for a good amount of time. I was getting them at, I was getting my boxes at Walmart for a while. And I really did like the stuffing. I felt like you got a lot, but it wasn't it matted easier. So it would create stiffer dolls, which was actually pretty nice. But at one point it was just too stiff. And then I got a box of this and I was mixing it. And then I ran out of the other one. And now I'm just using the regular polyfill from Joann's. I think it's like the 10-pound box or something like that. And it's lasting me pretty long. Eventually I'll probably make an Amazon list, so you could have a link to all the things that I've bought off Amazon, although there isn't a lot for actually like crochet doll supplies. But the safety eyes, I found that it is a really good price. So I do add that in the description. So if you were looking for a good price on safety eyes, I put that in the description, and that's for the 9mm. That is the size that I use for my dolls, even for my actual dolls that aren't mermaids, and my little mini ones, I use the 9mm eyes. And I feel like it's a better price than the packets at Joann's, even with coupons. And I feel like they're better safety eyes than the ones that they have at Hobby Lobby. Because the ones at Hobby Lobby, the backing, the plastic is harder and it actually breaks. So yeah, all right, so she's stuffed up pretty good. I'll move that out of the way, and I'm gonna work on the neck. That's my son playing Fortnite in the background. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness, look at. Did you get what? What happened?
I got him.
Who did you get?
I got him.
How did you get him?
I earned him.
Oh my goodness. Who did you earn?
Yes.
So now you are hearing, I'm not going to edit this out, just so you know. You are hearing my son, my oldest. He finally earned DJ Yonder on Fortnite. And so that was his excitement. And he's been working at it, I guess, all week. So, so yeah. All right, so now we're gonna do our increase round to start increasing the neck. So let me go ahead and do my 2 single crochets and then move my stitch marker up. And we're gonna do 2 single crochets into each stitch. Okay, so back at it. All right, so I have done my increase round, which should give me 20 single crochets. And now I'm doing my 1 single crochet and 2 into the next increase, which should give me my total of 30 single crochets for this neck, or for the head. And then we're gonna work and move on to 5 rounds of just single crochet, which all of that is in the tutorial, but hey, okay. So hopefully now I'll just start talking. All right, so I'll finish the rest of that powder, the doll, later. So what I want to do though, technically, since that's already in the tutorial itself, I'm going to show you how I went ahead and made her hat. Her hair is done the exact same way as I do all the other mermaids or any of the dolls that I've done their hair for. So you can go ahead and do that. And now I'll show you how I did her hat. So with white, I am going to, so we're going to do white, orange, and then yellow. Oh, but then her yellow is gonna touch her yellow hair. I didn't think about that till now. All right, let's make it the way a candy corn's supposed to look. And if it looks weird, which I feel like it might, then maybe I will just keep it the alternating color. It could be one of those, you know, oddball, the ones you feel bad for, you know, when it comes and every one of them all looks exactly the same. And then you have those ones. I had one in here. It was like it had only 2 colors, and I felt bad. And you got to eat that one because no one likes those ones, you know. I don't know. That's how I am. Me and my dad, we talk about it. So maybe I will just keep it the same with the orange, because I feel like the orange against her hair is much cuter. And who says it has to be exactly like the candy corn color? Although I'm a little ADHD, or I'm a little OCD, not ADHD, although I am, as you can tell in the videos. OCD, where it isn't exactly the same, but you know what? Sometimes that's okay. All right, thank you for still watching this video after all of that. But I think I'm gonna keep the colors like this, because I just feel like the orange is going to look much better against her hair than the yellow. But let me go ahead and show you how I do that. So I'm going to start with the magic circle, and then I'm going to chain 1, and that of course does not count as my first single crochet, and we're going to do 6 single crochets into the magic circle. There we are. Let's see where I put one of my bobby pins at. Let's see where does that go. Into my bag for one. I think I've used them all, and now they're all over the carpet somewhere. And then it gets caught in the vacuum. Does that happen to you guys? My husband hates bobby pins because they're everywhere all the time. Between just how much I love to like do things with my hair, which my hair is short, so I always need bobby pins, especially if I want to like do some funky updo or something. And they were around because of that, and now like life happens with crocheting, and it's my stitch markers, so then I buy them just for stitch markers, and I can't find it, so I'm gonna pause it for a second. All right. This video is all over the place, but you probably won't even tell that because it's just gonna flow right into each other. Okay, so there we go. My yarn had a knot in it. So we are doing 6 single crochets in a magic circle, and then I'm going to continue with another round of single crochets all the way around. So that should give us a total of 6 single crochets. Little guys in the background playing with one of his toys. Remove this stitch marker, and it is one more round, but I'm going to do my single crochet and put my stitch marker in so I don't lose track. And then I'm going to tie off now, because once I do that 3rd round, it's going to be harder to flip it, and you'll see when I'm done. I'm just going to do like 2 knots and then cut a little bit, and then we're going to flip her. And this is starting to do the point, and then our last round of single crochets, and then we're going to color change to the yellow. Or if you want to stay true to the original candy corn colors, you would color change to orange and then yellow. And you know what? Hey, I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh, the light bulb went off. I'm gonna do her hair a different color. I thought yellow was cute because it goes with it, but maybe we'll do like black hair or brown hair, and we'll see how that looks. Or we could do orange hair with yellow. Okay, let's try it. Okay, now that's exciting. Okay, sorry. See, this is why I want to do it, because then you get to be a part of that process. And you probably already were like, well, why don't you just change your hair color? And I was stuck in my little box Like, no, it has to be this way. Okay, so continuing on with orange. Where is she at? Okay, yes, so orange, which does look cuter. Okay. Whew. Let's, oh. And then get our color in. Okay, so it's been busy. Next day we had soccer, and now I'm gonna try to finish off this video for you guys. So didn't get it on tape, but basically when I changed color for the orange, I did it an increase round. So I did 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochets into the next. So that was 6. That should give us 9. Let's count that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So orange should have a total of 9 single crochets for each round, and I wanted to do 3 rounds, so I went ahead and did that. And now we are going to move on to the yellow. Okay. So I went ahead and changed color to the yellow, and I cut the orange yarn and just put the yellow and orange tails into the hat. And I am going to start with the first single crochet. This is going to be an increase round, so I'm going to do, let's see here, the same thing, 1 single crochet in the first stitch and 2 single crochets into the next to widen up our hat. So 1 single crochet. So I have some washi tape, and I always can't tell which is my favorite hook, because once they wear down, the stitches, this actually becomes smaller, and then my stitches become smaller, and then I have all these hooks because I don't get rid of them, and then I can't find the one. So I went ahead and put washi tape on this one until I get my furls crochet hook, and I have some really high hopes for that one. So hopefully that will be my new hook, my go-to hook. So I'm continuing around. Some of my yarn got stuck into that stitch. And 2 single crochets. Okay. 1. All right, so I don't know why I want to whisper. Okay, my husband's actually home this time. And he is in the other room, and I feel nervous now that he's over there and I'm recording. You could probably hear me, but I'm sure I'll get over it eventually. Alright. And so I might have messed up somewhere. Let's count the stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have an extra stitch. I wonder if I did 2 single crochets. Let me go ahead and let's redo that, because I want you guys to be able to have the hat pattern. So we should have 9 single crochets for that round. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, oh wait, maybe because it is an odd number, it's coming out that way. Let me try again. I bet you that's what it is. Okay, so going around. Yes, that is what it was. It was because it was an odd number and I forgot. So for the first yellow round, which is technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, round 7, it was a total of 13 single crochets. So 1 single crochet into the first, 2 into the next, and that will give you a total of 13 single crochets. And round 8 for our hat is going to be 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around, and we are going to do that for round 9. Alright, So finished up round 9. Round 10 is going to be an increase. So we are going to work into this back loop, not the third loop, but the back loop. And we're going to work 2 half double crochets. And when we work into that back loop, this is gonna allow the brim to come up like that. And so we are going to just repeat that, 2 half double crochets into each back loop all the way around. And so if we had 13, that should give us a total of 26 half double crochets. And this will be the last round for hat. And that is basically it. I'll probably go ahead and call it a day for this video for our mermaid. Let me come up just a little bit, because basically all you're gonna do is make the flower as I did in the tutorial, and do her fin the same way, and that is about it. So I'll go ahead and finish off that hat for you. And then what I did is just, I didn't even stuff this. This is just the yarn left over from all of the color change. But if you find that it's a little too flimsy, then I would just stuff it a little bit. And I put some glue on the hot glue on the inside of her hat and topped it off, and then just glued her flower there, and then glued the little puff pom-pom thing. I don't even know. That's probably not even called a pom-pom. I call it a pom-pom. So yeah, so let's go ahead and finish off this hat real quick. And that will be it. Today I'm going to work on the mummy and maybe the witch, and I'll probably just do those. I probably won't record that, but I will eventually get to adding those this upcoming week. Making some more crochet with me, so you could see how I went ahead and did that. Alright, so we have 2 more stitches, so working 2 half double crochets into that back loop. And this is our last one. And then we are going to find our first, so then we are going to join with a slip stitch through both loops on this one. Okay, and then I'm going to cut that and bring that through this way, and then pull that out. And see, when we work in that back loop only, it like automatically flips it. So then we have our little hat. Actually, you know what? This is not going to be the end of it. I probably will add another, I'll probably add it to the beginning of another video to do maybe a different color change of hair, and then see how it will look. Because if we do yellow on yellow, I don't really like that. I'm not crazy for it. So when I finish the other doll, I'll show you what I did, and then I'll show you how I glued her hat on, just to kind of finish it off. But we'll finish this part 2 of candy corn today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please, if you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell, that way you can get notified for any further videos or tutorials that I have coming up. And please leave a comment down below and let me know what other videos or dolls that you would like me to make, or if you have any other cute ideas as well. Thanks so much, guys.